The biggest mistake I think women make in 2024 is treating that man they're dating like that man is their husband, like that man has earned their exclusivity, like that man has proven that their loyalty ain't blind loyalty.
So Cristiano Ronaldo has been with his girlfriend for 9 years, and he's basically saying that when the time comes that we'll get married, but it has to be like a spark or a click. And let me explain something to you. They've been together for 9 years. They have 5 kids together. She lives with him. She cooks for him. She cleans for him. She's his emotional support. She's him. She's doing all these things. So what exactly is the luxury, or what exactly is the bump up to be married to her? You've given him everything.
This is your reminder that you should not be doing wifey stuff for a man that is not your husband. There is no reason to cohabit. There's no reason to be doing his laundry, his dishes, all of these things. If that man is not your husband.
I feel like you need to hear this right now. Do not make your man your whole personality.
We don't cook, we don't clean, we don't sleep with him, all right? We don't pay his bills, all right? We don't build him up, all right? We're not Bob the Builder, baby. We ain't Bob the Builder, all right? We don't stay when we are hurt. We don't stay when we are neglected.
Stop treating your boyfriend as if he's your husband. It's you who wants to see him as your future husband, and that's why you've already given him husband responsibilities this guy is not asked for.
I always tell my friends, I said, stop doing wifey things for somebody who you're not their wife.
Men, when you find a good woman, brother, and she display all of these qualities from early, come here, some of them, I'm not doing wife things and as a girlfriend. But you, as a boyfriend, you're supposed to do husband things. You're supposed to provide, you're supposed to do everything.
If you're in a serious relationship and you want that relationship to lead to marriage, this video is for you. If you're in a serious relationship and the man is not making the right move, this video is for you. But even if you're not in these categories, still watch this video because you have to learn a lot. So there have been a lot of discussion on the reason why a lot of men do not want to ask their girlfriend to be their wife, because a lot of girlfriends give out wife benefits while dating. They give out wife benefits to their boyfriends while they are in dating stage, making the men to be very lazy, not to go to the next level of the relationship. So guys, let's go and see a lot of people who are discussing a lot of things about this.
So Cristiano Ronaldo has been with his girlfriend for 9 years, and he's basically saying that when the time comes that we'll get married, but it has to be like a spark or a click. And let me explain something to you. They've been together for 9 years. They have 5 kids together. She lives with him. She cooks for him. She cleans for him. She's his emotional support. She's him. She's doing all these things. So what exactly is the luxury, or what exactly is the bump up to be married to her? You've given him everything. You've given him children. You've given him you've given him your time. You've given him your loyalty. So what would be the perk of marriage, of having the certificate? There will be absolutely no difference. And this is what I'm saying. Stop behaving like wives where you are girlfriends, because you will sit there 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years later, wondering why he's not married you. And the real reason is that, what's the point? You're already basically married. The only difference is that he can carry his bag and bounce when he feels like it. A woman can start again, but 5 kids deep is a lot. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. We need to stop doing this thing where we are giving boyfriends husband treatment.
Stop treating your boyfriend as if he's your husband. It's you who wants to see him as your future husband, and that's why you've already given him husband responsibilities this guy is not asked for. So if he doesn't call or text you on time, you go crazy. Or if he doesn't invite you to that family dinner, you believe it's wrong because you think you two belong together. You are pushing him and molding him into that person that you think would be the right husband for you. And I get it why you're so focused on getting married, because you want to be taken off the dating market. The idea of marriage gives you a feeling of safety. It's the idea that somebody will always be there to protect you. But the right way to get there is to see if you're actually compatible with your boyfriend. And the other thing you do wrong is that you already give him wife treatment. You cook for him, you clean his house. He hasn't asked you to do those things. And the problem is that when you give of yourself so easily, there's no challenge for him to pursue you. So start to live your life as girlfriend, boyfriend, and give this guy the space to show you what he's made of before you decide that he would be the right husband.
The biggest mistake I think women make in 2024 is treating that man they're dating like that man is their husband, like that man has earned their exclusivity, like that man has proven that their loyalty ain't blind loyalty, like this man has promised you till death do us part. He hasn't, but you treat him like he is. You are just dating this man, ignoring all the red flags. You think you got to give this man 67 chances to get it right. You think you got to fix this man, grow this boy into one like you his damn mother, and this is your problem. You are there to date, observe, and evaluate this man's actions, not the mother can raise this man, not to build him. You're not Barbara the Builder, and some of y'all think y'all are. You turn into the potential police. I mean, I see the potential in this, and the only thing you do is potentially get hurt, because y'all keep thinking that this man is your husband. So you gotta make it work, because in your head, you giving him access to your body unprotected. Let's call a spade a spade. And more dangerously, you giving him access to your heart and your emotions unprotected. Like this man has put a ring on your mother finger. The saddest part in 2024 is when I see women being drugged through the mud by a mother boyfriend.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop acting like a wife to a man that doesn't even treat you like a girlfriend, that literally treats you like a side piece. Stop cooking, stop cleaning, stop moving men into your home and treating them with all this wifey treatment when they're giving you bare minimum energy. Like, how do you expect a man to want to give you more, to want to give you a ring, to want to build a family with you, if you're literally giving them everything without them earning it? You're literally giving your all to this man, and all he does is go sleep over at your house and ask you to cook for him at 2 a.m, and he comes and goes when he pleases and doesn't even help you with the bills?
We don't cook, we don't clean, we don't sleep with him, all right? We don't pay his bills, all right? We don't build him up, all right? We're not Bob the Builder, baby. We ain't Bob the Builder, all right? We don't stay when we are hurt. We don't stay when we are neglected. We don't stay when we're talked down on. We definitely don't stay when he is broke, okay? All right? Okay, we don't give him our cars. Okay, you don't do that. Don't give this man your car and he come back in with and he tell you, oh, I forgot to fill it up. You don't give him a job. Okay, you don't do that. All right, baby, you don't do that. Okay, all right, you don't believe this man. This man could be telling you nothing but lies, and he's so sweet. Oh, and you believe him, and da-da-da-da-da, and you believe him. His actions got to align with his words. That's what I'm saying, all right? And another thing, while we at it, you definitely don't want to be the type of woman that he gets worn up on, that he thinks he can do whatever to. The moment you see a red flag, you gone. Never to return. Don't ever look back. And you don't owe him an explanation either.
This is your reminder that you should not be doing wifey stuff for a man that is not your husband. There is no reason to co-inhabit. There's no reason to be doing his laundry, his dishes, all of these things. If that man is not your husband, why on earth are you doing wifey stuff? If you have been dating a man for 3+ years, girl, let me warn you that something is up. A man knows within 6 months if he wants to marry you or not. I'm not saying that you need a multi-million-dollar wedding. I'm saying go to the courthouse and get legally married, have some witnesses. If that man makes you feel like getting married is this big, huge deal, leave. Leave that man. Please leave. It is never too late to leave and follow and remember your worth as a woman. Stop doing wifey stuff for a man that is not your husband. Thanks.
I feel like you need to hear this right now. Do not make your man your whole personality. Don't be that friend where their life revolves around their man. be your own person, have your own personality, have your own hobbies, do things for yourself, have your own separate friends, go out by yourself. Like, don't do everything with your man. I will give you my real life experience. So I've been with my man for about 3 years now, and for the first couple of months, sunshines and fucking rainbows, it was bliss, it was amazing. I was going to his house every single day, I was seeing him every single day after work, like, and slowly but surely my whole life literally started to revolve around him. Constantly, everything had to do something with him, be with him, do something with him. And then I generally started to lose myself. I was getting more and more distant with my friends and my close family. I stopped putting effort in myself on a day-to-day, and my relationship got so toxic because we're constantly in each other's faces. And it just got to a point where we just kept bickering, it just over silly little things. Like, it was such a horrible time. And this went on for a couple of good months, and I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is going on? And then I decided, let me just take a step back and let me get myself back again. Let me go out more often with my friends. Let me do more things for myself, wake up every day and work more on myself, and, you know, put more effort and energy in myself. And literally the moment I started doing that, everything turned around. Everything turned around. My relationship got so much better. Now it's like he is so much more invested in me. Subconsciously, the more you feed into yourself, then the more your partner is going to want to chase you and then also feed into you. So guys, like, generally the best thing you can do ever is don't invest in other people, invest in yourself. And I say all of this, I don't mean don't get into a relationship. I don't mean don't go see your boyfriend. Some of you live with your boyfriend, you know. I'm not saying don't go be with your man and your partners. No, I'm just saying do not forget yourself and do not put anybody above yourself. You should always be first in your life, no matter what.
5 things I would never do in a relationship. Number 5, I'm not writing your resume. I'm not applying for jobs on your behalf. I'm not doing your homework. I'm not writing your papers. I'm not doing none of that shit. At the end of the day, that's a grown man. His life and his career is his responsibility, not mine. Sometimes as women, we see the whole future when we look into a nigga's eyes, and that's beautiful. Sometimes we even want to demonstrate how loving, caring, and supportive we are, but there's a lot of other ways to do that without having to do everything. You are his partner, not his parent. What you're trying to do as a favor, you're actually robbing him of the opportunity to figure out how to do these things on his own and get it out the mud for himself. Sometimes we show up to help people, and over time, people get actually resented us for extending that help because we represent something that they were unable to do on their own. Can you imagine trying to help somebody and later on they resent you for it? Over time, this man might gravitate towards a new woman who didn't know him when he wasn't the best version of himself or when he didn't know how to do these basic things. And now this new woman will end up reaping the benefits of the man that you built. So don't do it. Number 4, whatever happened in your previous relationship ain't none of that new nigga business. If you had an ex that used to cheat on you, beat on you, disrespect you, talk to you crazy, if he lost his job and you was paying all the bills, bitch, keep that to yourself. I get that you're sharing these things and you might not actually mean any harm, but you could be giving him the blueprint on how he could dog you and do you worse. You telling this man that when your ex lost his job that you was holding down all the bills, you might say that to big up yourself, to just show how much of a ride or die you are, and he might actually hear you saying that you stupid. He might be thinking that you have low self-esteem. He might be thinking, damn, this bitch didn't love herself. She was so desperate to be in a relationship that she let a man just lay up in her house and use her, and the only thing he was giving her was penis in return. That's crazy. Look, whatever happened in the past is in the past. I'm not judging. Sometimes we gotta leave the trash behind. But whatever happened back then, your new nigga don't need to know about it. Number 3, do not co-sign anything. At the end of the day, if the relationship doesn't work out, you can walk away scot-free as long as there's no kids involved. It's a lot easier to leave if you guys aren't financially enmeshed with one another. And when you break up, that shit gonna hurt like hell. Emotionally, you gonna be distraught. Physically, it's gonna feel like your chest is collapsing. Like you can't breathe, you can't eat, you can't sleep. It's gonna feel like you're passing away a little bit. Mentally, you can't think straight. Spiritually, you feel broken. The last thing you want to do is be burdened financially because of someone else's poor decisions. There's a lot of ways to solve a problem. You don't always have to be the solution. If he can figure out how to get a perfect score on 2K, he can figure out how to find a credit repair specialist on TikTok. Do not co-sign anything. Number 2, don't let that man get in the habit of borrowing money from you. My thing is, you've been alive all this time and you in a jam and you picked to borrow money from me. That lets me know you already burnt your old bridges with people and now I'm next up. We're not going to make that a habit. And number 1, don't let this man get in the habit of driving your car because he going to dog your shit. He not going to take care of it. Don't let him drive your car.
Don't act like nobody ever told you, because I'm telling you.
Welcome to the list of things I refuse to do as a girlfriend. Number one, and this is absolutely topmost things that I refuse to do as a girlfriend. Go 50-50. Going 50-50 as a girlfriend, wife, partner, it's not in my vocabulary, I'll be honest. Like, I do not believe in 50-50 in relationships. A man is a fucking provider, therefore, provides, darling. Like, I have no issue with, like, spending money on my man or, like, paying, like, for a meal here and there, but, like, going 50-50, if you go for dinner with your man and you sit down and split the bill, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. Splitting bills in the house. No, it's laughable. No, to me, it's laughable. I don't care. Like, absolutely fucking not. I could actually talk about this for so long, but I do actually have a list of things that I want to go through. So, yeah, no, the 50-50 thing, it's not, nah, I'm not having a bar of it. If you want to go 50-50, go get another bitch. Number 2 of the list of things I want to do as a girlfriend, take the bins out. That is a blue job. And if you don't know what blue jobs are, I have a thing of blue jobs and pink jobs. Blue jobs are jobs men should do. Pink jobs are what women should do. Taking the bins out is a blue job. Like, the bin will fucking sit there until you take it out. That's taking the bin out to the bin outside and the bin's going out for the bin man to come get them. I'm not doing it. No. Number 3 is, as a girlfriend, I will not pretend to like your friends. If I don't like them, I don't fucking like them. And I'm not going to pretend for your sake that I do. They are going to know it. I don't give a shit. If I've got something to say to your friends, you, him, everyone can get it. I don't know what number we're on now, but this is more for like when you get married. I will absolutely never ever have a joint bank account. Ever. I just don't see it. I'm not being fucking questioned about why I've just spent £400 in Zara. Fuck off. Like, I just think that there's certain things that you should keep to yourself. And my money is one thing I'm going to keep to myself. What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. I can have your bank account, but we're not having a joint one. I think maybe like savings account, that's a bit different. If you have like a joint savings account and you're like saving to put towards something, that's a bit different. But the money, the account that I spend out of, yeah, we're not sharing it. For you to get alerts when I'm getting a fucking Starbucks every day, no. Next up would be, I refuse to let my man have the final say on baby names. I actually just must be such hard work. Sorry, babe. But yeah, I just feel like I'm carrying the baby for 9 months. You can have your input, yeah, but if I don't like something and I really want a baby name, you don't like it, it's fucking tough. They're getting your last name. I'm carrying the child. I'm pushing the child. I'm risking my life to have this baby. All you've got to do is put up my mood swings for 9 months and watch me give birth. Like, if I want a name and you don't. And furthermore, you can't actually sign the birth certificate without me. So yeah, what I say goes in this instance. And last, but no means least, I refuse as a girlfriend to put up and shut up. If I have something to say, you're going to fucking hear it. And not only are you going to hear it, you're going to listen, you're going to take it on board, and you're going to take action. I will not ever not be heard ever again in life. I don't give a shit if I'm moaning at you 20 times a day. You're going to sit down, you're going to listen, you're going to fucking take it in. Putting up and shutting up should never, ever, 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 ever be in a female's life. Like, no. Girl, if you have got something to say, make that man fucking feel it. I know I make myself sound actually really difficult, but I'm going to be honest. I'm actually a really nice girlfriend to have. I think my boyfriend, and most likely my exes would say, I'm very loving and very caring. I just make myself sound like a bitch.
Stop being wives to boyfriends. Just certain stuff that just be saved for marriage to me. A lot of the times what happens is women get with these dudes and our whole little life adjusts. We want to be their assistant, their pastor, their chef. Comes the son of our universe. Just everything just revolving around him. No, baby, that ain't how this go. Until somebody shows you it's long term and they want to do forever with you, you can't adjust your forever and make forever decisions based on them. I'm not saying don't show up for that man. Absolutely. A couple days ago, I just said, hey, run a bath for your man and give him a bath and pray over him. I am saying making decisions like bank accounts and buying houses and moving across the country for somebody who has not given themselves to you, insanity. We be having hobbies and stuff. Suddenly you meet this person, you ain't going to the gym no more. You ain't hanging out with your friends no more. That's how you lose yourself. I'm not saying don't like nobody. I'm not even saying don't be a partner. But what I am saying is keep them priorities in order. Because guess what the men do? Keep their priorities in order. They be in the gym. They be at work. They be playing basketball with Bill on Saturdays. Keep your stuff together. Just make sure you're not making forever decisions based on something that you see with your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Now go and figure out something to do. Them bills is due.
Ladies, listen to me. And listen to me good. Stop doing all these things for these men. You know what I'm saying? Who refuse to put a ring on your finger. You give him them back shot, lizard lap, foot pan, shoulder, and wheelbarrow. Them there for husband. Okay? Those positions are for husbands. The only thing that they deserve is for you to lay flat on your back like cockroach. Stop doing all these things. Wash, cook, clean, make sure everything is all right. No, he's not going to in any hurry to marry you because him say, she had do them something there already. All them deserve to get is to lay flat on your back and give them a dead sex. Okay? Dead. When them ready for it, step up to the plate, they liven up the thing. You understand me? Don't make them comfortable. Make them uncomfortable until they can see your worth. Okay?
If you don't take anything from this video, this little part I really want you to understand and get, right? Because a lot of you guys have been taught to give and give and give and prove and sacrifice so much for men and for relationships. And I'm telling you right now, that is not a smart thing to do if he is just your boyfriend, because a boyfriend holds no weight in the real world, okay? Understand, a boyfriend is just that, a boyfriend. That is not a husband, that is not a fiance, that is not anything but a boyfriend.
I always tell my friends, I said, stop doing wifey things for somebody who you're not their wife. When you're married, I feel like now this is my responsibility. I have to do it. When I was single, I didn't feel like I had to do it.
That's a problem.
Why is that a problem?
Because you're only doing it because the job description calls for it. You're not doing it because it's actually in you.
Because I wasn't his wife, though.
You got to be a good person regardless.
Period.
You got
I
to be
agree.
good to people regardless. And if you're one of those people that's like, I'll do the job when I get the title, you've already lost to the person that's doing the
Because
job
you know
that
why?
don't give a
Because I've did stuff for men before, wifey things, and guess what?
Give me an example of what a wifey thing is.
I done cook for them, clean for them. If you're already playing the role, why do you feel like you have to marry her if she's doing everything for you already?
If he wants to get married, he's going to.
I will never get married to a woman unless we put the pressure on you.
That's not true. It's the tribe you attract that does that. The kind of men that you attract.
You don't know that because I attract all types of men.
I can say
you
that.
Can
I tell you why?
All type of men.
I tell you why? Because your opinion is exposing the kind of men you attract. What I'm basically trying to say is that if he stopped doing his man duty, are you still going to do those things for him?
Stop giving girlfriend treatment to men who are not your fucking boyfriend. That is going to lead you into a fucking situationship. Why should you be cooking, cleaning, being loyal, sleeping with them, having sleepovers, introducing them to your family if they are not your man? So many girls will say, oh, but I did all of this for him and he still didn't make me his girlfriend. Because you did everything that a girlfriend would without the commitment. So why is he going to commit? It sucks to say, it's shitty, I know, but the only way that we are going to find good quality men and survive in this day and age of dating is by having boundaries and standards. So stop that shit.
And this is to my lady followers. Ladies, stop giving boyfriends husbands benefits. Please. I know the whole, you got a good man, you need to cater to them and all that. If he got a good woman, he needs to marry her. Period.
So when you are being a girlfriend, I get, like you said, you're going to cook for me. You going to what? What else you going to do? Cook, clean, and
to your best ability.
I do.
To your best ability. What else you got? That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Besides legal bullshit, what else am I getting?
So shouldn't that, just in that instant, shouldn't your husband get?
You can't find your husband because your boyfriend is in the way. Let me cook for a second. You've been with this man for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. He hasn't proposed to you yet, and he probably never will. And even if he does, by the time that he proposes to you, you won't feel the same way about the ring. Why would you be with somebody that is looking to waste your time when there are literally men out here that will marry you in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and not play any games or waste any time? They are that sure about you. Don't you understand that you're probably with a man right now and you have given him everything that you have to offer and it's not good enough? And he's showing you that it's not good enough because he has not offered to put one of these on your finger. Don't you understand a man that wants to marry you? He has to have one of these on your finger. A man that is really into you, a man that is serious about spending the rest of his life with you. It is his greatest pleasure to put one of these on your finger. And why is that? Because he could not stomach the thought of anybody else possibly thinking that you don't belong to him.
5 things a woman shouldn't have to do when married, dating, or in a relationship. Number 1, pump her own gas. If you and your girlfriend stop at a gas station and she gets out the car to pump her own gas, and you sitting in the passenger seat looking like a whole goofy, you a sucker. Number 2, taking out her own garbage. If you spend the night at your girl house and you wake up in the morning and you notice the garbage is full, take the initiative and take the garbage out and send her a text and say, baby, I took the garbage out for you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And that's just going to make her a whole day. She's going to be thinking about you the whole day. Or if you live with your woman in the house, your wife should not be wheeling garbage cans to the street. That's your job to do that the night before. Number 3, worrying about maintenance on her vehicle. Now, it depends on how much driving she's doing. If she's not doing that much driving and she brings something to your attention, get it rectified right away. But if you know she travels for work or she do any kind of ride sharing or something like that, or she just have to go to multiple locations for work, you should be doing weekly inspections on that car every week to make sure the fluids and everything is running well. Number 4, opening car doors. When a woman is with me, I'm going to open up her car door, grab her hand, especially if she got heels on and it's nasty outside and it's wintertime. You don't want your date slipping and falling and she sprang her knee or whatever because she fell because she had heels on. And that's just going to ruin the whole day. It's going to ruin the whole night. Then you have to potentially go in the hospital and getting something treated because you didn't want to open her car door. And then if y'all leaving a restaurant or whatever, you want to open up the car door, make sure she get in so she's nice and safe and secure, and close the door behind her so she's in safe. I know they say chivalry is dead, but at the end of the day, it's all about, being a gentleman. Number 5, cutting grass and shoveling snow. Your woman should not have to touch a snowblower, a lawnmower, a leaf blower, or any kind of shovel. The only time she need to be in the yard is if she planting flowers or fruits or whatever like that. That's the only time she need to be in the yard, but she don't need to be doing no kind of heavy work or manual labor. That's your job as a man to do that. Don't expect a girl that you're dating, your girlfriend, or your wife to be feminine if you have her doing masculine things. Free game.
Here are a list of things that I won't be doing ever again while dating a man. Rule number 1, do not over-explain yourself to a man about your past, about how the last person hurt you, what they did to you, or whatever the case may be. Because a lot of the times in a man's mind, he thinking, okay, well, if you sat there and allowed the last person to beat on you, to cheat on you, or whatever the case may be, and you didn't leave, I'm only gonna see how more you could take, If that nigga could do that, I'm gonna top it times 10. Basically, that's how they, majority of the time, they think. I don't care if y'all been talking for a few months. Do not bring that man over to your house. Don't. That is your sacred place. That is your privacy. That is your personal area. Do not bring somebody over to your house. Just because y'all done send a few texts and he done rub on your thigh, whatever the case may be, now you all comfortable trying to bring him around and whatever the case, no, just don't do that. Don't. Until you really know somebody. Another thing, do not introduce that man to your children just yet. I say, give it about a year. That's me personally, but everybody to each his own. Give it about a year. In class, I think we all know this one. Do not ignore red flags. One of the main red flags that I pay attention to is how they talk about the last person that they was with. If you're with a man who constantly is dragging his ex or talking about his ex, bringing her up, let it be. If you're with a man that's constantly talking about how he had a past of putting hands on women or whatever the case may be, let it be. Don't try to sit around, fuck around and find out. Because you will definitely find out. Those are some of the...
Men, when you find a good woman, brother, and she display all of these qualities from early, come here, some of them, I'm not doing wife things and as a girlfriend. But you, as a boyfriend, you're supposed to do husband things. You're supposed to provide, you're supposed to do everything. If you have a girl and she say she's not going to do wife things at a girlfriend level, you do not do husband things at a boyfriend level. Don't pay for nothing. What do we get fuck? If we were supposed to play tit for tat with these women, everybody would suffer, man. Understand that. So I'm not telling you to go fuck off with woman because we need woman, bro. As much as we are joke and we are going on a laugh, we need woman. But pick the right fucking woman and stop pick some little waste blood clot girl. I don't want to hear the man tell me nothing, brother. More good girl they wrote down, wicked.
Guys, I agree totally with this. I feel like sometimes we women, we give out a lot in relationship. Like when you are dating, you need to treat your boyfriend like boyfriend. I am solidly against living in with a man. The day you pack in with a man, you have given that man the reason not to get married to you. Because what is the essence of getting married if not for the fact that when you get married, the person packing, both of you start building your life together? This is the reason why in a lot of relationship that the woman packing with the man or let the man come into her apartment, a lot of times they will date 10 years, 15 years without the man wanting to ask the right question, or without the man wanting to get married, to legally get married to her. Because every reason why men get married, every reason why men go into marriage, you give that, they get that when you are living with them. When you're living with them, you're going to be cooking for them, you're going to be having sex with them every time they want. They will have access to your body anytime, every, yeah. And also they will have control over your life, and also cage you. Yes, they will cage you. They will stop you from meeting another person. I believe that even if you're dating, you should still be a bit open and accessible, so that if you meet somebody who is ready to get married or who love you more, you can, yeah, swap, that kind of thing. But a lot of time we cage ourselves. Women cage themselves in dating stage by doing a lot of things they don't supposed to do. Do not ever pack in with any man. Don't ever pack in with any man. The worst mistake you can make as a woman is packing in or letting a man pack in with you. In my other channel, there's a video I posted, a video of this beautiful young black woman who adopt who I say adopt, yes, who bring in this broke guy. She let the guy ride her car, let the guy live in her apartment for free, give the guy money because the guy don't have any money. Book dates. If they are going on a date, she'll be the person to pay, basically be taking care of the guy. And the guy still have the audacity, the mind to lay his hands on her. This is the reason why I feel like sometimes you do not do that. Like, don't do that, because like, no, don't do that. One of the reasons why I love TikTok, one of the interesting thing about TikTok is that we get to see a lot of discussion from a lot of people. People get to tell their story. People get to show you things that you don't know exist in life. I feel like sharing knowledge will help you understand life better. But guys, I want to know what you think in the comment section. And are you currently living with your boyfriend? If you're living with your boyfriend, like if you are in a very bad financial situation, that is when you be like, you do not have any option than to live with him. But what I am totally against is you as a woman letting that man come to live with you. I am totally against that. Like, he can live with his friends. Even if you have money, you can pay for his first rent, right? Then he go get a job and start paying for his rent. But bringing him to your house is basically giving him free access to everything about you, your spirituality, your finances, your body, your freedom, everything. And at the end of the day, most of these guys who pack in with women or let women pack in with them don't end up getting married to those women. But guys, I want to know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment. I uploaded a video that is currently going viral. The video talk about the reason why men ask for sex on a first date. It's a very interesting video, and a lot of people give their own opinion, including men. I love the fact that we still have a lot of men that can tell you truth, that can come out and tell women the truth. So go and watch the video if you have not seen it. Check out other interesting video I have made on this channel. Be sure you subscribe, follow me for more content like this. Guys, let me see you in my other one.